Hello out there in TV land. This is Mark McKenna with Realty Executives, here to present the October 2022 market update here in real estate out here in Arizona. So if you missed any of my other market updates here for the past month, you can always go on my website. They're archived there under the video section. It's MacRealEstateServices.com. That information is right on the bottom of your screen there. And check it out so you kind of see the trends that are kind of going on, how accurate I am. I don't know. I haven't even checked it out. And be able to say, okay, this is what's going on and how and when should I get into this market. So that's kind of a neat little thing there. But let me dive right into what is going on currently in this for this quarter and what could be kind of forecasted for the next quarter or two and even next year. So keep that in mind. So right now, as far as inventory is concerned, we're about 20,000 plus total homes on the market, okay? About 17,000 plus single-family detached homes. We've got about 500 coming soon right now, so all that's moving along pretty well. Seems like a lot more inventory than we've had back in the first quarter, which was basically, well, I don't know, 5,000, 6,000 homes on the market, something crazy like that. So we've got more choices out here as far as that goes. But don't worry, sellers, it is still a seller's market, believe it or not. We're kind of tailing off of it, and we're going to go into what they call a neutral or balanced market there. So, you know, keep that in mind. Now, buyers, I'm talking to the buyers now, don't be overly concerned. It's a seller's market still, you're telling me? I can't believe it. Yes, but they're now starting to get their minds around the idea that the value of their home is starting to kind of be a little bit more in realistic terms. And they're actually also willing to negotiate terms and everything. So keep that in mind when it comes to negotiating, for your new home. And now is the time to do that. I mean, you got a lot of inventory out there. Rates are still relatively kind of low, a little over 6.5% or so, maybe up to 7%, depending if you have down payment assistance, those type of things, so different programs. But you got the sellers that are now willing to contribute towards buyers' closing costs, which is fantastic. So you got opportunities. And then it's like, well, if the interest rates are still kind of high, I don't know if I can handle it and everything. Well, don't worry about it. It's okay, because the rates will come down. Now, we are in a recession, or maybe we will be in one. I don't know. Whatever analysts you want to listen to, that's fine. But at the end of one, rates will go down in order to stimulate activity, by buyers. So that's going to happen. Now, some people are saying as early as second quarter of 2023, next year, we could start to see rates, falling into the 5s or so. But most of them are kind of, analysts are saying somewhere probably in the fourth quarter or something like that. So about a year away from now. So you could refinance anytime in between then, or get a better rate. You'll have some equity in the home, those type of things. It'll be a fantastic transaction for you down the road. But think long term when you go ahead and buy a home. Now, so we got the inventory situation. You kind of see how that's developing. What's going on with buyer demand? Buyer demand, well, we had, remember before, we had a lot of investors in there, and they basically have taken themselves out, or kind of put them on the bench a little bit. Now we're starting to see what true buyers that are out there. This is fourth quarter. Do you want to buy a home during Christmas time? Yeah, these people are serious about buying. And the sellers are getting a little nervous because they're like, holy cow, I need to get my house sold. So it's a great time to be a buyer. Sellers, you have as much equity in your home. If you look at the value of what it was worth a year ago in October to now, that's probably where things are at on the average or so, depending, there's some factors there, of course, but that's kind of what we're looking at. So all that equity in the middle, where we hit our peak in the first quarter of this year, and people are calling it phantom equity and all that kind of stuff. It's kind of disappearing. That fluff is the cloud is going away. And now, hey, this is the reality of situations. Sellers are now getting their mind around the idea, like, geez, this is really where I should be getting the deal done and making it happen versus trying to shoot for something that's just not there anymore. We are expecting, as far as rates go, and I kind of alluded to this, they're going up. We're still going up. So we don't know how, what, and everybody's kind of talking about whatever, could go up to 8.5% or whatever. But there probably will be an increase here sometime maybe in November, but most people are saying in December we'll see a hike increase there, and then we'll see what happens for first quarter. First quarter, a lot of the sellers start to come out and say, look, I'll put my house on the market now. We're over the holidays, let's do this. And so we start to see a little bit more inventory to start to go up now, starting the beginning part of the year. New home builds are doing great and everything. A lot of them are still doing well. They're offering a little bit more incentives now, realizing that, geez, we got to pay attention to the market here. But it's still taking 10 to 12 months to build a home. So, which, you get in the contract today and you're hoping that, a year from now it's going to be about, that it made sense. So there's spec homes and those type of things, but there's not too many of those out there. But they are out there. So those are kind of what's kind of going on. Another thing here too I want to point out is the commercial aspect of real estate. That's usually another leading indicator of kind of how well we're doing as far as our residential real estate. And everything there, all the metrics there are saying that, hey, we're sitting good. And so that's a great thing. We got great businesses coming in here. We got high-paying jobs coming in, those type of things. We're growing fantastically. People are finally realizing Arizona is a fantastic place to live. I mean, we got the Super Bowl, we got the Phoenix Open, we got baseball, we got everything. It's just, and it's nice. We don't have hurricanes. We get the remnants of them, but that's just like, oh wow, rain, I can't believe it. And no earthquakes or per se or anything like that. So it's really a cool place to live. You're 5 hours away from the ocean, those type of things. Snow, you go and see snow, it's not a problem. A couple hours in Flagstaff. So you're okay there. And we realize it. So if you are interested in buying a home or even selling a home, talk to your agent now. Within the next year, you're thinking, well, I don't know when to get in. Talk to your agent now. Find out what's going on, and they'll map out a plan that suits you. That's what I do, and that's what you expect from your agent there. So hope you're having a great day, and we'll see you guys in November. Take care.